I read two cozy mysteries this week, one set on Bainbridge Island, Washington, and another on a train ride through Scotland. So here's what I thought of both. So the first is book one of a brand new series set in Bainbridge Island, Washington. It features Meg Gates, a self-described college dropout, startup founder failure, and whose fiance left her at the altar to go on their honeymoon with one of her bridesmaids. Heartbroken, Meg moves back to her family home on Bainbridge Island to work in her mom's bookstore and also has a part-time job with a very famous local thriller writer. But when the author's literary agent is found murdered, Meg, who is an ardent Nancy Drew fan, reforms the mystery crew with her best friends Dalton and Natasha to try and solve the murder. I love this book so much that I read it in one sitting. If you're into cozy mysteries with quirky characters and small town charm, this is definitely worth picking out. The second book I read was called Death on a Scottish Train, and it's the fourth book in the Scottish Isle mystery series. It features Dr. Amelia Roy. She's an American who relocates to Scotland, who becomes the general practitioner for this small town. And she is actually riding an inaugural train from her village to Edinburgh, and it's called the Storyteller Train. But one of the storytellers is missing and is later found murdered. His body is shoved in a broom closet, and Amelia takes it upon herself to try and figure out who killed this part-time storyteller. Interestingly enough, I enjoyed the first three books so much. I didn't enjoy this book that much because the plot seemed kind of all over the place and you never really understood who the victim was and, more importantly, why Amelia was so interested in finding the killer. I'm not sure I would recommend this book, but I would recommend that you go back and read the first three books. Have you read any of these books? And if you have, drop me a note in the comments.